Happy Friday. It's Rick and Kseniya back with your weekly recap number 14. What a week, Kseniya. How are you doing? That's a loaded question this year. But.
Yeah, I don't really know what week it is. I mean, I know that's recap number 14. It's crazy time for all of us. You know, V11 is coming and launch event is coming. I'm super excited about that. What about you, Rick?
Well, I'm excited about it. I'm feeling it. I'm got to record some videos for it. It's going to be crazy. So we at Veeam, a product launch is the biggest thing. And, Kseniya's on the product team. I'm on the product team. It takes a lot out of us. But that doesn't stop the Veeam community from doing their thing. And we've got a great set of activity that we're going to recap. What came up this week?
Okay, so let me start sharing. So first, it's Sure Backup Troubleshooting Mode article delivered by Ragnar. And, it's his first entry at Community Hub, which is, hey, it's cool, right? But what's funny thing about this article that I know that Ragnar, he's super experienced users. He's been contributing to community via R&D forums for several years. He's contributing a lot here at Community Hub. And he found some hidden features, a hidden gem while working on Sure Backup, and he shared this with community. I mean, how cool is that when you work for years and you still discover new features, new functionalities?
I didn't even know about this. Sure Backup troubleshooting mode. This is great because sometimes you have to wait a long time to test something, but if you've got a script for one particular VM that you want to test, you might have to wait for others. This is great. I think Ragnar really dropped it. Yeah, I didn't know about this one either. I'm actually going to share it with my team after this call. This is awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So second blog post that I would like to highlight, it was delivered by Falker, and it's about doing SubDB2 databases backup on Linux with Veeam. Super detailed post. Really, with lots of information, scripts added. I mean, this is really huge. I mean, I encourage you to check it out, whether you're using or not these databases, but it's really something to check out.
Yeah, so SAP is one of those things that, we have an SAP HANA backup for
exactly.
Like the HANA database as well as Oracle. We have stories there, but not for DB2. So if you have SAP on DB2, this is going to be a little bit complicated, and especially if it's a virtual machine, you have some great stuff, whether it's the VM backup or the agent backup. So hats off Falco. So he probably had to go through it in his work, and he's just sharing the great details. Love it.
Yeah, exactly. So he mentioned that during his last projects, he had to do something like that. So it came across this installation process. Okay, last but not least, so Veeam Note 42.
That was 11 taps if you weren't counting.
Yeah. So Veeam Note 42 created this, I would say, recap or summary about performance in V11. Really short and straightforward with some data on detailed configuration, and even he added a personal notes. Look at this, vNote added notes. I love that.
Yeah, I think that this is one of those things that sharing your specific configurations is very helpful to other people because Veeam's very agnostic, software defined, right? We can go into anywhere, but our tech support likes to say that this is kind of a joke. I don't like saying this on public, but it's a community exclusive that Veeam is a lot like a bicycle. Your experience is 100% predicated on the terrain in which you ride it. Same thing with Veeam, right? If you put it into a clean environment, you're going to have very clean and very efficient backups. So kind of a jokey way, but this is a good extra perspective here from vNote. Good stuff. V11, yeah, so vNote's jumping on that, and we've got some big stuff coming from V11. We had a great milestone for partners this week, and the launch event is coming up in less than 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, and I have one more thing to cover today. Next week is gonna be really
legendary.
Legendary, yeah, you got it. So we're getting ready and we're working hard on that to make this announcement. But I and Rick, we're about to announce first Veeam Legends. So I hope that you're super excited as we are. So stay tuned and yeah, news are coming.
Yeah, indeed. And also one big thanks to the Veeam user group Brazil community. They hosted Kseniya and I this week to open their event, and I got all 4 of my words in Brazilian Portuguese out. So that was a good time. And for those of you watching, you can also get the user group action started here on the community as well. So that was a great honor this week for sure.
Yeah, I agree. So thank you for having us for sure. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it about this week, right? Yeah. So thank you for watching and see you in community.